Hey there, I'm Lisa from Babylist, here today to talk with you about these 3 fabulous infant car seats. The SnugRide SnugLock 35, the SnugRide SnugLock 35 XT, and the SnugRide SnugLock 35 Elite. While checking out baby gear, you've probably come across the name Graco. Graco is a much-loved and trusted baby company, and they're super popular on Babylist registries too. One of the coolest things about Graco is they have a variety of different product options and models to just cater to all different types of families. And if you're wondering, why are there so many SnugRide SnugLock infant car seat options? Don't worry, I will show you the similarities and differences. Similarities first. SnugRide refers to the overarching genre of Graco's infant car seats because there are quite a few. The SnugRide is Graco's rear-facing infant car seat designed to help properly fit your baby starting at 4 pounds. Fun fact, pretty much all of Graco's infant car seats have SnugRide at the start of the title. The SnugLock part of the title nails another similarity that these 3 infant car seats share. It refers to the SnugLock technology, which is a 3-step, hassle-free installation using your vehicle's seatbelt or latch. 1, 2, 3. This helps provide a secure install through a simple push. Now that's the sound of a secure install. You also have a handy level indicator here to eliminate any installation guesswork. The convenience of the SnugLock technology is really what sets these 3 infant car seats apart from other Graco infant car seats. So keep an eye out specifically for this SnugLock in the title to snag this snazzy install feature. On to the next bit, 35. All 3 of these SnugRide SnugLock 35 infant car seats supports infants from 4 pounds all the way up to 35 pounds and 32 inches. Pretty straightforward, right? I mention this because other car seats might say 30 or 40. Before we dive into what's after the 35 in each of these titles, here are a few more similarities. Safety! All 3 of these infant car seats and all of Graco's other infant car seats meet and exceed the US safety standards. The sides of the seats are lined with energy-absorbing foam for effective impact energy management. But safety standards mean nothing without a secure install. So each of these 3 car seats also features a unique 4-position recline right on the car seat base. This makes installation so much easier. This handy feature makes it so you don't have to have foam or a towel rolled up or something underneath the car seat base to ensure that it's a proper fit in your car. One last install note. Not only are all 3 of these Graco infant car seats easy to install in the car, but they also connect to all of Graco's Click Connect strollers and bases because each of them has that 1-step Click Connect technology. So keep an eye out for Click Connect when looking for adaptable strollers and bases. Now, let's talk differences, shall we? First, here's a price breakdown. The SnugRide SnugLock 35 typically retails for around $159, while the 35 XT is about $179, and then the 35 Elite is around $219. As you can imagine, there are added features that up the quality of the seat at each new price bracket. But one thing to note is as you add on more features, sometimes you also add some additional weight. Without the base, the 35 and the 35 XT weigh in at a lightweight 7.5 pounds. Meanwhile, the 35 Elite over here is about 9.6. The 35 Elite base is a little bit heavier too because it's the DLX SnugLock base. The 35 and 35 XT have just the standard SnugLock base. There's a couple of differences, and I know some parents opt to have multiple bases, so I'll show you the differences. Each of these 3 seats are latch equipped, which means they have hooks that will connect to the lower anchors that are installed in your vehicle. You can use latch to install your car seat base instead of the seatbelt if you like. The 35 Elite features an upgrade here with the DLX SnugLock base because it has Graco's in-right latch system, which allows for a 1-second latch attachment. The latch connectors on the 35 and 35 XT with the standard SnugLock base are just hooks, which are not as easy to work with, but they still provide a secure install. Quick note about latch. Cars manufactured before 2002 may not have the latch connectors built in. Be sure to always check your vehicle's owner manual before installing a car seat, just for usage instructions. Oh, and for the car seat manual that's obviously included with all 3 of these infant car seats, there is a handy storage compartment right there on the base to help store that and the latch connectors. Now let's move on to the harness covers and head and body support because there are some notable differences there. Starting with the 35, we've got a standard 5-point harness and we've got a little bit of cushion happening on the harness covers. The head and body support is a little firm, but it's still nice to have. Moving over to the 35 XT, we still have a standard 5-point harness, but the cushion in the harness covers and on the head and body support get an upgrade in both comfort and material quality. You also have some added customizability in that the head and body support are in 2 different pieces. Scooting over to the 35 Elite, there are some noticeable differences here too. First, the 35 Elite features the Simply Safe Adjust harness system, which adjusts easily with just one hand so you can move the harness and the headrest together. Neither the 35 or the 35 XT have this capability. The fabric on the 35 Elite is also much softer all around, and the head and body support is much more cushy. Can you tell I care about cushiness? Here's a look at all 3 of the cushions side by side to give you a clear depiction. And did I mention that all 3 of these car seats have machine washable covers and canopies? The 35 Elite though has a rapid remove cover, which makes taking off the fabric, which might need to happen, much easier. Let's check out these canopies. The SnugRide SnugLock 35 features a rotating canopy. The 35 XT adds a handy visor, a window, and an added boost of sturdiness and ease of maneuverability. The 35 Elite steps it up a bit more by making the visor more firm, and note, it swaps out that window for an expandable mesh canopy. You may have noticed though that the 35 XT has an oh-so-handy addition, an all-weather boot. This provides comfort for baby no matter what temperature it is. Last standout for the 35 Elite. It's featured on the DLX SnugLock base that it comes with. It has a safety core energy absorption zone that absorbs crash forces in the event of a frontal crash by evenly distributing all of that energy. With the additional cushion, there's added pounds to the base itself, but also an added level of safety. Yay, new parent muscles! Yay, safety! Let's recap. All in all, each of these 3 SnugRide SnugLock 35 infant car seats is a solid option because they each pass the same safety standards, they each feature the awesomely convenient SnugLock tech, and they all can support your baby all the way up to 35 pounds. The 35 is the lightweight champion. The 35 XT wins on the weather front and has a nice boost in conveniences and quality. And the 35 Elite is impressive with its upgrades all around, including the in-right latch, Simply Safe Adjust harness system, and Safety Core Energy Absorption Zone. I hope this helps simplify all of the differences between a few of the popular Graco SnugRide SnugLock 35 infant car seats. Check out the caption because we have a comparison chart there that breaks down all of the differences that I've just shown you here. You can also check out gracobaby.com for more information and babylist.com because we've got some super helpful infant car seat guides. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. Happy registering!